Rubani was a young man full of style, a young man who had touched many lives.
Tukira mwana waffe yatufaako mu accident. Mpira gwa
jukira kochi.
Yali street king man. Yeah man. Na street zona zimuwa respect. Chakabi ate yali alina omutima ogwakabi nga.
Rubani was a very big fan of mine and a brother.
Rubani was my cousin. He died 3 years ago. But Rubani was a great guy. First of all, why we are doing soccer here.
First of all, I am very happy to talk about the greatest kid in Uganda. That's number one. Number two, we want to keep this thing running on.
Rubani was an amazing, humble, ambitious.
My name is Marco. Rubani was a very close friend of mine. We were like best friends.
Honorable, that is the Deputy Speaker Parliament of Uganda, Hon Thomas Tayebwa. Briefly, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Briefly talk about what you know about Rubani.
No, as you can see, Rubani was a young man full of style, a young man who had touched many lives. Everyone knew his passion for football. In 2015, he had been chosen as the best youngest player in South Africa, and then he went on to Spain to join the Barcelona academy, and then he got a fracture, stopped playing football, but that didn't stop him from coming back to give back to his community. So he came, started a football club in Fort Portal, started a football club here, started mobilizing friends. He had something very unique about him that could make him pull friends together. And you can see, even up to now, he's still doing it, even in his death. So this was a very young, progressive life cut short, but well lived. He had finished his rest on earth.
Mr. Speaker, you know the sports brings people together, and of course it brings out talents. What are you doing as people in authority to make sure we have more talents being put out there?
We have more than tripled the sports budget. We have more than tripled the sports budget. You can see the government is committing hundreds of billions to bring AFCON here. Our cricket team is going to be participating in the World Cup. Our athletics team is winning medals from all competitions they are participating in. So government has put sports at the forefront of whatever we are doing. And I believe as a country, we are doing much more, not only government, but even the corporate sector, even the population. So I believe we are on a very, very good trajectory as a country to benefit from sports.
But they have always said that the government is focusing more on the urban settings, leaving out the people who are in the villages.
No, look for example like at FUFA, the FUFA drum. They are going up country. Engineer Moses Magoga and team are moving all over the country. The Uganda Cranes team is playing all over the country, up country in the sub-regions of Uganda. So sports is being supported. Of course, we don't have a huge budget which can enable us to go much, much deeper, pick out that talent. But I am really happy to find, like in football, the talents, the up-country clubs are performing well. Look at the country clubs. Look at where Emma Okwi, our national captain, came from. And look at others. So we are doing very well. We only need to put in more, but of course the challenge of resources, but we are doing well as a country.
Sports gathers a lot, and we've seen singers, we've seen Eddy Kenzo, and there is something that is being pushed in the government for the corporate of the Ugandan artists. How far is it going?
No, it's uniting people. Entertainment. Music is entertainment, sports is entertainment. So it's interrelated, it's intertwined, and we are embracing it as a policy of government. We are trying to see how best we can support all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Called Rubani. Rubani was my cousin. He died 3 years ago. But Rubani was a great guy. First of all, why we are doing soccer here, when he was 15 years in 2007, he was voted the most valuable player in the world. Then he went to the Barcelona academy. Marcos! So he has a Spanish friend he had come with from Spain who was living here. Marcos got domesticated. He even no, that's not Marcos. That's not Marcos, by the way.
It's not the one.
Marcos, I can't see him. So Marcos even married a local girl here, a daughter of the former Minister of Energy, Irene Moloney.
Okay, for us, we are from entertainment and we would like to know.
It is so, I can't believe it. Did you know Rubani? If you didn't know Rubani, you should be stripped of your citizenship.
Of course, I know him, but I didn't know him by then.
Did you know him, cameraman?
Bebe got me
Did you know? If you didn't know Rubani, we have to beat you. We have to beat you, and we have to beat him. That's why I carry this stick.
No, Bebe cool got us knowing him.
Yes. So you, the kenzo you can see is there playing. Gravity. I don't know where Gravity has gone.
Yeah, he's also there.
Then there is Lee of B2C singers.
Yeah, they're also there. Side.
Then there is Bruno. I don't know why he has gone, but Maurice Kiria told me he had to leave. You saw Balam here. You know my brother, the CLF, Lieutenant General Kayanja Mhanga was here. Practically everybody who matters has to be here to participate in this Rubani Memorial.
Okay, now who is your biggest artist? Who is your best artist? Not just biggest.
Not to judge them, I can tell you the artists whom I like so much in Uganda. They were even here. Those are the people I'm fans of Bebe Cool, Eddy Kenzo, B2C singers, Maurice Kiria without a doubt, Juliana Kanyomozi.
Because they have represented today here.
No, that's why they came here actually. Because I am their fan, I follow them, I called them and they said you come and join your fan in celebrating his. You see, Rubani was my cousin in terms of relationship, but because his father always said, Adieri, I'm going to speak Rutoro now. Adieri, ogo mwana nkamkohereza.
What does that mean?
Whenever Rubani disturbed him, he would say, Adieri is my pet name. So he would say, that's boy, I gave him to you, let him be your son. So from the time he was young, Rubani grew up as my son. We are always together, we drove together, traveled together, ate together. Even sometimes we used to wear the same clothes. If you come to my wardrobe, you may find 20% of the clothes I have were bought by Rubani.
That is amazing. So it means
if you come to my house, if you come to my bedroom, the television I use there, it was bought by him. In my living room, the side cabinet I have was bought by him. He gave me so many gifts in his life, and yet he was a little boy.
Okay. Did he maybe leave a kid, something like that?
Sadly, no. It is the worst thing to have happened, especially to me, because I would have adopted his child.
That is so sorry.
And you are so unlucky not to have known him, because if you had known him, you would be speaking differently, look differently, and your future would be different. Yes, that's how great he was.
How do I look now?
Whatever you look,
I'm wondering, it's funny.
He would have transformed your looks, your perception of the world, your vision of yourself.
Every year we do this so that we celebrate his life.
You're a coach, you're a captain?
I'm a captain, I do both. This is
you're a captain and
sometimes, you know, it's I wear many hats, but I'm a player.
You're a player.
I play for the Elephants, yes. And today I'm very happy that our team, Rubani's former team, we qualified for the finals. We are the defending champions though.
Maybe you can take us through a record background of this team.
We started way back in 2015, and we started as friends, a group of friends. We came together, organized something, play for fun. Started as for fun. We played. We joined the Futsal Uganda League. We played for 2 seasons, and then because most of our players moved, they went to different countries, and we sold most of the players for the clubs.
So your team is just about having fun. It's not maybe commercial.
No, that was the idea before. But we played professional games before. We played in the Uganda Futsal League. Yeah, we tried to play in the division leagues before the 4th division of Uganda, FUFA sanctioned. Yeah, but for now it's been 3 years. We're trying to come back, brother. I hope these brothers of ours, we can come together, organize something and play. Maybe we can put back the team back to the map where it belongs. Okay. Win trophies, and then maybe we celebrate this. This is our brother, and I'm very happy that it's very good, and we are in the finals.
What do you remember about him as we prepare to go back?
He was a very sweet man, very, very honest. He was a very good man, down to earth. He loved everyone. He was very loving. Yeah? He was a very good friend to everyone. Everyone loved him, and he's a really good man. That's all I can say. And he was a good player too.
Are we just defending, or are we looking for a win tonight?
Of course, we are here to win it. We came to play to win it. Otherwise, we
not really easy. They are side.
I know we play those of Kenzo, but they're not a hard team. We are here to win. We try our best though, and then we see what happens. Yeah?
They are not that hard.
Nah, come on. We are the team to beat.
Just confusing
artists.
Send them a message.
they should go back to, you know what I mean, yeah? This is not banter, but I'm saying we are the team, we came here to play. We have to win. We're not winning it for us, we're winning it for him. This is an us thing. It's not
He's playing with you.
Of course, we have to win. He's playing with us in spirit, and I pray that his soul.
Uganda.
Yeah, I understand. Actually, I speak 6 languages.
6 languages?
Yeah, so I can speak Luganda fluently.
You can speak Luganda,
I can speak English, I can speak French, I can speak Acholi, I can speak Lunyankole.
Can you speak Rusoga?
No.
Why?
I haven't learned Rusoga.
But you need to speak Rusoga.
I will.
You now in an interview with Musoga, I would be very, very happy if you could speak Rusoga.
I will learn.
Let's talk about what is happening today. What do you know about Lubani?
It's a brilliant tournament actually. One thing I love about it, it brings different people, like big names. It is one of the tournament that is bringing out big names in the tournament. So it is fun actually to come and watch. It is fun to watch Eddy Kenzo play, for example, watch Gravity play. I mean, watch these ex-players play. It is really fun.
Wanokutimu okolangani mainly.
I am a team coach, first team coach.
You are the first team coach.
Yeah.
What did you join Ingati? How long have you been working with this team?
Before it turned maybe into an elephant, we had another team that I don't want to bring in the media, but we've been moving together since like 7 years back now. Yeah.
By the time Luban died, you were with this team?
Yeah, I was with the team.
What do you remember about him?
Not so much, to be honest with you, not so much, but good people, their legacy lives on. So even if I didn't know him back then, I know him now.
What do you expect tonight? Someone just told us what do you expect?
No, when I was getting this job actually, today morning I told them my primary job is to put you on the final. Whatever comes from the final, it is God's thing. I don't know about
your job is done?
My job is done. What is coming is a plus.
For them?
For the team.
But as far as you're concerned?
We're okay. We are very fine. We are very happy to be here. We are going to entertain the final.
Let me hold the microphone for you.
First of all, I am very happy to talk about the greatest kid in Uganda. That's number 1. Number 2, we want to keep this thing running on as long as we remember Rubani. Rubani was not a brother to me, was not a friend to me, he was also my cousin.
So he was family?
He's a family member. So we are always very, very happy to come here and remember Rubani in ways that he would want to be remembered. Number 1, Rubani wanted people. He was a people's person. Importantly, people older than him. I think in any group that Rubani was in, he was always the youngest. So Rubani, God took him. But we shall always remember Rubani. Me personally, my name is Kanto. Taba Mzigu. Yes, I have always wanted to donate something in memory of Rubani. I will set aside a fund to remember Rubani. I hate football because that's why Rubani was buried. It hurts me. But I have already set aside $30,000 dollars.
Pounds or dollars?
Dollars. Something that we can keep in memory of Rubani. You have another question?
So besides just coming here, being on the pitch, seeing people play, there is something else you're going to do just to make sure his legacy keeps on moving.
Yes. The hospital where they took his body is called Buhinga Hospital in Fort Poto.
I know.
I want Buhinga to organize themselves. They show us what they want us to do. Me personally, you know, when they say we, it loses meaning. I want
you as you.
Yes, I will.
So you're trying to say this tournament may not just end here. You may even move to Fort Poto and maybe do something.
Yeah, because Rubani had Fort Poto in his heart. His factory, the water factory. You ever heard about the water factory?
I heard Uncle Andrew Mwenda talking about it, but he didn't go deep into it.
No.
The other factory.
Yes, he has. It's still running.
It's still there.
Yes. So Rubani I want something. We should do something in Fort Portal, not in Kampala, because he was even the time. By the time he died, he had shifted back to Fort Portal. I am very emotional about him, of course.
I know.
But
so sorry, my brother. Maybe just taking you off that side, we have seen a lot of celebrities coming here today. From my boss, Big Size Bebe, Dirisa Msuza, Eddy Kenzo, President, Uganda Musicians Federation, and of course as a celebrities attending today. What does that mean as far as your late brother is concerned?
First of all, Rubani cut across the spectrum of humanity, from the lowest, the what you would, in a bad way, what you would call the rest of the society, to the topmost people. Rubani was first of all, he was very gifted in man management, human resource. He knew from the lowest to the highest. I shall always miss him. I'm going to gift you Gagamel. Yeah, Bebe call. I'm very happy. I'm talking to a friendly force. I'm going to gift you very important pictures of Rubani. You can display them on your TV. It's online.
Yes, it's online.
I'm going to gift you very nice pictures. And the society will understand who Rubani was. Mwenda calls him the greatest kid on earth.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
And it's not a lie. You know, people talk about people who have died in a good way, but Rubani was important. Very, very important.
As we prepare,
unfortunately, he died. And by the way, put this on TV. I meet his Land Rover that killed him in Bugolobi. Every time I meet it, I turn away. I tell my driver to turn the opposite way.
It is still there.
Yeah.
I think
someone drives it he works on a village mall in a gym. You should actually document what he did. That's what I was saying. We need to do an investigative story about it. Someone and I am willing to give you free content and important content. I think we're going to keep in touch with him, and maybe we get more details, because I was talking to Andrew Mwenda, and he's very, very. We run a company that where I will get the money from. I run it with my brother Alexander. It's called Balt Engineering. We shall get money from there and donate it to a cause in memory of Rubani. That is what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. But let's prepare for the final matches. The man just told you they are planning to do something in Fort Portal. It is not just going to end here. Actually, my request is the next thing we should do it in Fort Portal, in memory of his home area. So that is. Who are you in his life?
Okay. My name is Marco. Rubani was a very close friend of mine. We were like best friends. We used to meet at least every day, at least every day in a week. We used to talk every day on the phone. He was a very great man. He had a character that was not that was not like any other person. He brought people together. You can see everyone here. They're here because of him. He was a great football player, a great businessman, and a great friend. He was compassionate to everyone. He made sure that all his friends benefit. He was such a small boy, and yet he had a very big following. You'd find everyone at his house. Like you say, hey, Rubani, how do you handle this? He has like 20 people at his house, just packed. So we lost a great friend, and it's good that we have such days where we can meet all of us, because he was a person who used to bring us all together. Let's stand up as in respect for our national anthem. Yeah, you were still saying. Yeah, so it's great that they can honor him by always remembering him and organizing a football match, because he supported football and he was a footballer himself. And it is good that he brings us back together after, because he's not the same as other people. Without him, we are everyone goes their own ways.
Yeah,
but he made sure.
Yeah, most of the people have been talking about football and football. I want us to focus more on the business part of him. How he used to be business, in which kind of business he was really interested in.
That man, he was a man of all seasons. He was into agriculture, he was into mining, he was into transport. He was he had so many things. He had so many. He was always on the move.
Are the things still moving on? Is the legacy still on? His businesses, are they still?
Yeah, like for example, for us, we did a lot of things together, and they're still working. Yeah.
So what are you looking forward on to as far as keeping his legacy is concerned?
We shall always celebrate his life. We don't know. Unfortunately, I don't think he left a child, but. Anyone that is connected to him is always we hold him in a very high regard, so that's the only way we can pay him back, and also respecting other human beings. Yeah, that's the only way.
Maybe you can give us a little history about him, his father, maybe where he was buried, and of course his home village, for the people to understand the real information about him.
His home village is in Kanyandahi, in Fort Poto. That's where he was buried. Is it Kanyandahi? No, it's just a Fort Poto. I'm not sure.
Oh, Fort Poto, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that.
There's nothing much I can say. He died at a very productive age when he was very youthful. So I don't think there is. Of course, when someone dies when they are still useful, you cannot say that because he was just starting to achieve. Yeah.
So we're looking forward to have that documentary run on our different channels, and I think
I know you guys.
I'll look for your support.
I know you guys. I know Gagamil.
Mbabuziza nze bampita Martin Biralo. Rubani yali muganda wange, yali brother wange.
Yali muganda wange.
Yes, he's my brother waddala. So ndi wano mu representing era olabe sati ono Rubani. That is so anachikiriza mbuno taliwo so.
Kicho jukira ku muganda wo.
Yali nga ayamba nnyo abantu nga street agitegeera like buli kimu ky'omugamba akikola anything ky'oyagala anoonyereza n'afuna answer solution. Yes, he was a problem solver. Yeah.
Abantu abeetaaze okulaba nti bafuna t-shirt zino bazijjawa.
Tukubire ku masimu tubeera nazo.
Ndowooza mu maaso ojja kutusharingira ku namba.
Enamba oba Instagram.
Lwaki mwasazeewo okukola ekintu nga kino era kijja agenda mu maaso oba mugenda kikomyewo?
Buli mwaka guno mwaka gwa kusatu. So this is the third time that we are doing it. Kigenda maaso mpaka. Awo tumujjukirira.
Omukwano gwo gwali gutya n'abayimbi? Tulabawo abayimbi bangi ba celebrities bangi abaze okusamba.
Ati bona balinga ffena tuli bantu okitegeera so twetegeera. Yeah, yali mukwano gwaffe yali like he was street smart, book smart, good heart okitegeera. Mubeera n'omutima omulungi. Mubeera nnyo n'abantu.
Kino kigendako maano Kampala okoba mugenda kitwalako ne mu bitundu ebirala.
Tukikola Kampala kubanga abangi we basobolera okujja kibangwira obeera wano.
Obugambo bwo busembayo ku muganda waffe tumusabire ekiwumula ekyemirembe.
Tumusabire ekiwumula ekyemirembe. Fena tulina obeera wamu okitegeera like brother waffe kye tumukolera kiraga mbuno omukwano gwali gw'amaanyi naye kennyini ali omuntu mulungi era tulina okwegatta okulaba mbuno tutuuka wala.
Okay, Mukama. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Maybe your name, you let people know your name.
Simon Kawesa is my name.
Simon Kawesa is your name.
Yeah.
What do you remember about Mr. Ruben?
So I remember Rubani as a great man in a number of fields.
Yeah.
One, as a businessman.
Yeah.
Two, as a sportsman.
Yeah.
So Rubani was a great sportsman, more so in the field of soccer. He loved soccer so much to the extent that whenever he would come back from his business in the evening, we would have some games there at home. We play soccer as a family and we would have a lot of fun. So on the other side, he was a great businessman.
Yeah,
on the business side, he was a great businessman, and even right now, I'm working as the chief marketing officer for one of his company that he left behind.
So
that is Kaki drinking water.
So the companies are still running?
Absolutely. The companies are running very well, and we are trying our best to see that we don't let him down by making sure that these companies keep on flourishing and moving on well.
Thank you so much, my brother.
You're welcome.
Okay, maybe let me talk to you.
I don't have much to say.
You have nothing to say? Maybe let me talk to you. Can I talk to you?
How are you?
Good evening. Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
Your name?
Benjamin.
Benjamin, what do you remember about this brother?
Rubani was a great friend, great businessman, and a person who brought people together. I met him in, I think, 2005, 2006. We studied together. We were in the same class. We used to play football. Then he went to Spain after some time. Then he came back. When I went to Vienna, we would invite him for football matches, and he still comes through. Basically, he was a person that loved his friends. As you can see, we've come so many from wherever. And then in business, even after school, we started doing business together. He had started a block factory, and he supplied me some blocks at my site here in Naguru. So I miss him, and this, I think, the third or fourth year without him, but we shall eulogize him as much as we can.
Is the factory still running?
Right now, I'm sure it is, but I finished my block process. I haven't purchased from them, but I'm sure it's still running.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, may you go bless.
Thank you.
Yes, one. Yeah.
There's one I've forgotten. He was a very social man.
Yeah.
That's why you're seeing a very big number of people here, celebrities, and from all other fields, politicians, because he was a social man. He would bring everyone together, no matter your standard. So
maybe
that is also very
intention
important.
is of maybe becoming a politician.
No, not really. He was just a social man, and he used to love everyone. From their
brother Rubani.
Now Rubani,
one of them will come. So we're going to do it bigger, and we're going to do it much more bigger.
Yeah.
You know, Rubani was a person that touched people's lives in a unique way.
Yeah.
And you can see right now, everyone is here celebrating a life. I want to tell people today, love people whilst they're still alive also.
Talking about business, you said he was that man who wanted to do business. Are the business still running? The business
I believe some are still running, but because of sensitivity, I won't disclose which businesses, but I believe the businesses are still running, and I think his siblings and relatives are handling them.
Okay, maybe your last word to the viewers.
The last piece to the viewers is youth, work hard. If you can learn anything from Rubani, let's work hard. Me personally, I work hard. I have a construction company. I'm in the oil and gas fields. I learned from looking at Rubani. I'm a very young man also, but I can tell you I'm not doing bad for myself. I also sometimes work with the Minister of Kampala as well, and we have fed over 200 to 300,000 people in Kampala.
And this is a story you can't just tell here. I need to host you exclusively, and we'll talk about these things.
No problem, anytime.
Thank you so much, my
Thank you so much. My name is Joshua Baguma, and I'll encourage the youth, work hard. One of the last things I'll say to you, he knew how to balance fun. He liked to have fun, but he knew what time is to work. Ugandans, money will not come to you by ease. It will come to you if you work hard. Work hard, save. Most important thing, save. Invest your money. Save, invest. Even the little. Even the little. Because tomorrow you may need it. I thank you so much.
Thank you so much.